Leroy McCoy live, Portland live, from Patmos, located 777 feet above sea level. Bon dia, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your day, or whatever part of the day it is when you get this video. But I want to talk about babies, and this is a message for our generation. You know, my generation, the kids of my age, and the ones even younger. Because this kids, I was born in '91, but this kid's 94, popping out babies and stuff. But really, like, have a baby. Don't have a child for your own selfish desires. And girls, I'm talking to the girls that just want to have a baby. Oh, I just want to have someone who will love me forever. And, oh, I could play with their hair and give them little pigtails and dress them up and make them cute. That's a selfish desire for having a kid, because you think that no dude or everyone leaves you or doesn't want to love you, that this child is going to love you. Yes, but, and I know, I'm not doubting that you will not have unconditional love for this child, but are you right now ready to give this child everything that it needs in life? Like, its basic essentials. Are you going to be able to raise it in the Surat al-Mustaqim, in the right way, in the straight path? Because a lot of kids, even dudes too, and dudes don't think, oh, my shorty's so bad, oh, I'm just gonna get her pregnant so she'll just be with me forever, because that's not true. And I've seen first-hand experience of shorties with husbands and babies, but that's not stopping them from doing dirt. If your shorty's a smut, she's gonna be a smut after she had your kid. Like, that's that right there. No matter how bad she is, having a baby, and girls too, don't think, oh, I'm just gonna have his baby so he could be with me forever. That's the wrong way to look at it, because you might even wind up pushing them further away in the first place. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I just want y'all to come to a true realization of things. Like, do not have a child for your own selfish desires. Do it because you're stable and you're ready right now to bring a life. Because that's what you're doing. You're bringing a life into the physical universe. And make sure that you can make sure that you're able to give it the things that it needs. And not only like food, water, and shelter, but the love and teach it everything that you know. Teach you all these things about how to live. And shout out to Abu Tauba, because on one of his lessons he was teaching me Arabic, but he said the reason of raising a child is to get the child to get along without you there, to cope without the parent. That's the real point of raising a kid, is to get them to do it on their own. So everything that you should be doing for a baby is to get them, not to have them dependent on you, or you like a slave for your child, you have to do a thing, but to get them to grow up and do things on their own. And a lot of kids have that built in. Oh, I'll do it myself. Little kids 2-3 years old, oh, I'll get dressed myself, pick out their own clothes, oh, I'm gonna do it myself. They want to do everything themselves. Don't inhibit that, because you're like, oh, they're growing up so fast, I just want them to just be stuck on me and love me forever. No, let them grow. Everybody grows up in their own way, in their own pace. So do not have a child for your own selfish desires. So all my dudes out there, next time y'all going in there raw, before you bust that nut, think of Leroy McCoy who has crazy hair. No more, but think of me. So you will pull out and you would not. If you're not ready, think, am I ready to have a child right now? Can I take care of this child if it comes into this world 9 months from this moment that I bust this nut? And shorties too, think about it, because it's not, yeah, guys too, but it's also girls too. It's a two-way street. It takes two to tango, as my mama would say. So both of y'all, before y'all do what y'all do, really evaluate your situation, and don't be too much in lust or in love with, oh yes, it doesn't matter because if we have a kid, we'll love him. Yes, I don't doubt that you will love him, but will you be able to? I don't want this whole generation of kids to be like, you know, Neanderthals, like running around not having any sense of direction or anything in life, because this generation is crazy. The generation that's coming up now is going to be only even crazier. And there's so many kids that I grew up with that's raised by their aunts or their grandparents or their uncles, not even with their parents, because their parents had a kid and wasn't ready to have a kid at that time. And you're depriving them an experience that every child has the right to experience. I am so blessed enough to have both parents like in my life right now, but that's not the situation in a lot of things. Like, my parents go through their things, yeah, and they were gonna whatever, but like, you know, I don't want anybody like to everybody. You can't deny your child that right to you know, if things doesn't work out between y'all, just be sure that you're ready. Do not have a child for your own selfish desires. That's it. I love y'all. Mwah. Think about your actions, because there's a cause and effect for everything. That's a universal law. Cause and effect. All your actions will have an effect. They do. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Sometimes you don't, oh, everything happens for a reason. Yes, it does. But you got to figure out, you can't just leave it at that. Oh, everything happens for a reason. Oh, the end. And stop. No. What is the reason that caused things to happen? I am the cause of all the stuff that happens in my life. I cause it. Consciously or subconsciously, I cause these things to happen and manifest these things into this physical universe. And so do you. We're all creators. We are all creators of our own. Like my sister says and has it on her body, she's the master of her own fate. We're all the masters of our own fate. So think about what you're doing. Take full responsibility. That's something I have to do too. Be responsible for everything that happens. I can't pass the blame onto anybody else or blame anybody else. take it on myself. Anything that comes on me is because of me, because I put myself in that situation consciously or subconsciously.